Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and if you are new to the channel, visiting, or you are a current subscriber, welcome and welcome back. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. All the information is down below. That being said, welcome, intuitive friends. Please note that if you already received a free reading this week, and that would be August 24th, August 26th, or August 27th, you will not be added to today's list. I'm only accepting the first 5. Again, the first 5 new or current subscribers. Now, for those of you who are subscribing today for the first time, you will be asked to wait for 5 minutes before you're even added, before you're given the opportunity to take part on the chat, okay? That being said, hello, Daniela. Hello, Ashuman. Hello, Ed. Welcome, intuitive friends. Please note that I'm only taking the first 5, and that's if you have not participated yet in the free reading for this week. Again, August 24th, August 26th, and August 27th. If you were part of those readings, then I will not add you to today's list. That being said, welcome back, intuitive friends. Today, I will be doing a quick 5-minute reading. I do need to channel messages for September. Okay, so I have to do Libra today, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So I still have 5 signs that I need to do readings on for the monthly reading. So that's why I want to get on and move on. Get on, give you some quick free readings, and then go and do and work on more content for you guys. Okay. So for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. For those of you who are current subscribers, welcome back. Today I'll be doing a 5-minute reading as per usual. Please note that super thanks and super stickers get extra time. And the only messages I'll be channeling today are what your guys want you to know. Okay, please take a look at my credentials. They are down below. I also have their client testimonials. And for those of you who are interested in private readings, just look down below in the description box or look in the chat area. Okay, everything is there already for all of you. That being said, let's review the legal disclaimer. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. That being said, please note that super thanks and super stickers get extra time. As well as extra decks. And please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And again, the only one question that I'll be channeling today is what your guys want you to know. First 5 on the list are the ones that I will be doing a reading for, as long as you haven't had a reading this week. Okay, so Daniela, I want to say I haven't given you a reading this week, so for sure, you will be added to the list. So let me add you over here. And today is the 28th. So we have Daniela. After Daniela, we have Anshuman. Hello, Anshuman. Welcome back. I want to say that you did have a reading this week. I want to say I remember. No, I don't have you here. Okay. For some reason, I thought that I did, but no, it doesn't seem to be that I gave you a reading this week. So you are number 2, Anshuman. How are you? All right. Number 3, we have Ed. Ed. Hello, Ed, my dear. Welcome. Thank you so much for the beautiful flowers. And of course, always thanking you for those beautiful supers that you do give. And I want to say you did participate on the 24th. You actually gave a super. So thank you so much. So obviously, I won't be adding you to the list, but it's always a pleasure to see you stop by and say hi. Welcome. After Ed, we have Ron C. Hello, Ron. Ron C is on the list. Yes, you are correct. I had it. That's correct. That's why you're on the list. Okay, Daniela. So Daniela is number 1. Ashuman is number 2. Ron is number 3. Who do we have for number 4? Number 4 and number 5. We still have 2 slots available. So I will just write here 2 slots open for free readings. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Daniela, for writing that up there. All right. So there we go. So we have Daniela, Ashuman, and Ron. Thank you so much. All right, intuitive friends. I'm excited. By the way, we have a brand new. So for those of you who give supers, whether it's a super chat, a super thanks, or a super sticker, look what we have. That's right. We've got the applause. It just came today. So I was excited to put the batteries on, and I'm like, we are definitely using it. I think it's so cute. I agree, Daniela. I think it's so cute. And of course, for those of you who give supers, you're going to get a round of applause. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, let's get on to the reading and readings for today. Please note that I'm only taking the first 5 subscribers. And we already have 3 slots already taken. So I only have 2 more slots available. Okay, I'm doing it very short today because I need to finish up the monthly readings for you guys. So I got to get on it. All right, Daniela, let's see what's coming through for you. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Let's see, Daniela. Where's my timer? This is important. I got to put this over here. All right, let's see, Daniela, what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Please note that these messages, number 1, are for entertainment purposes only. And number 2, they could be in any area of your life, okay? So just see where it resonates. All right, Daniela, let's see what's coming through for you. By the way, guys, I did my nails today. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. You guys could see them there. There we go. Daniela, we have, healing for you. Okay. So healing is here for you, Daniela. Thank you, Daniela. Thank you for the compliment. All right. So you have healing here. It says reconnecting with your true nature. All right. There may be something here that, sometimes when I say healing or when healing comes out, by the way, pardon the squeaky noise in the back. That's Ace who's playing with his toys. But when I say healing, remember that healing is not linear. Okay. It is a process, especially with the Black Moon that happened on August 22nd and 23rd, and with the eclipses that are coming next month. Okay, September. By the way, if you haven't watched your monthly readings, you should, because they're packed with information focusing on how that may influence your signs. Okay, and that could be any sign. That could be your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or other placements. Okay, so make sure that you take a look at that. But there's this energy here focusing on you healing. It could be that maybe there's a disagreement. Hello, Nelia. Welcome. I'm going to add you to the list. You are number 4. Great to see you live. Well, Anelia, let me know if you're interested in getting a free reading, because I don't know if you're just passing by to say hi or you want to. Oh, there you go. Yep, I'll add you. So, Daniela, I'm getting here that there's still this healing that is happening, okay, or that you may be focusing on. Now, this could be maybe there was an argument, maybe there has been a bit of a disagreement, maybe you are healing just internal things that are very much connected to something that's not feeling quite right, not feeling at 100% for you. Okay, it could be something with family, it doesn't have to be, but because this tree trunk is here, or it's something that you have been dealing with for a very long time, meaning something from the past or recent past that you're still recovering from. Now, remember, healing could be physical healing, emotionally healing, mentally healing, energetically healing, spiritually healing. So that is coming through for you. All right. So you guys do want to mention that for you. You may be feeling a little bit off kilter. I feel here that you're really either doing the work or focusing on getting yourself back to the swing of things here. Let's see what else your guides want you to know. All right, let's see what's coming through. You have here accepting loss, grief. Wow. This card has never come out on in Alive. Wow, very, very interesting. Look at this. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick it up, but I'm definitely going to show you this. This is a dragon, right? Now, by the way, it says grief, accepting loss. I'll talk about that in a minute, but I do want to show here this very, very interesting depiction here of this dragon. So here's the dragon, and literally from the throat chakra of the dragon all the way until a little bit below the chest, all of that has skulls. It's all skulls, right? So this is taking a look. This dragon is looking at the past at my left-hand side, at the past or recent past. But the dragon rider also is looking at the past. Ace, don't go over there. So what's coming across here is whatever this is, you're still healing from it. Ace, leave it. Ace, come. Whatever it is, this could be something, like I said, from the past or recent past. So all these skulls are looking to the past or recent past. Now, because there's so many here, hello, Jay Weir. Hello, Jay Weir. I have placed you on the list, and perfect timing because you are the last person on the list today. I'm only taking 5 subscribers. Give me 1 second here. Obviously, I'm going to add more time here, Daniela, because I know that I've stopped a couple of times. Ace, leave it. Ace, not now. Sit. Okay, hold on a second. Whatever this healing is, you're very welcome, my dear. Whatever this healing is, Daniela, whether it's emotional, mental, physical, energetic, or spiritually, it's many things. It's not just one thing. It's feeling like it has many layers. So whatever this healing right now that is happening, whether consciously, unconsciously, subconsciously, is it's multifaceted. So it could be like, for example, and I'm not saying that this is the case, but I'm just going to give you an example. Ace, come here. What are you chewing on? Lord Jesus, this puppy. What is it that you have in your mouth? Open your mouth. Okay. Whatever this is, and I'm not saying that this is the case, okay, Daniela, but I'm just going to give you an example. For example, if it's something connected to your health, it could be No, nobody said anything about the death card. That's not what I said. I said there's skulls there, but if you're listening to what I'm saying, I'm going to explain it to you. The death, by the way, let me explain something because I'm happy that you said that, Daniela. So let's clear the air. The death card in tarot, and let's start with the death card in tarot, there's no reason anyone should be afraid of that card. None whatsoever. That card is talking about the ending of one chapter and being able to move to another brand new beginning. Okay, that's what that is. That card is also symbolized by Scorpio, scorpionic energy. Okay, so Ace, honey, you need to go around. You need to go around. So that's what the death card symbolizes. It symbolizes the end of one cycle and the transition of going into another cycle. Okay. So that is important. And that may be what you may be going through right now. Okay. The death card is saying, listen, there's something that of a cycle that's ending or has ended, and you're still healing from it. So whether that is connected to your love life, your financial, your career, your family, friends, loved ones, whatever it may be, that's what that is talking about. Okay. So anything that hurts our feelings or anything that may challenge us, right? Where we need to let go of something or something doesn't go the way that we want it to go, it is definitely accompanied by a feeling of growing pains. And growing pains, whether it's in love and career and finances, spiritually, awakening, whatever it is, at times it brings sadness because we want things to go the way we envision it or the way we expect it or the way we see it. And it sometimes goes in a different direction. But it is through that shifting of direction, it is through that pivoting that we grow. And so the death card in tarot, which very well could be very much connected to this card, is the grief that we experience when a cycle has ended, right? That either we didn't expect that it would end, or even if we did expect it to end, there's a bit of sadness that may go along with it, right? So it's a natural course of life. All right, let's see what else is going across. So you may have had, so this is what this is saying here. You may have had many endings, many cycles that have ended. And all those things that have ended, cycles, connections, relationships, jobs, loss of money, health, whatever it was, or whatever it has been, over time, there has been this sense of you accepting the loss after feeling a sense of sadness, right? Ace, get down. Good boy, come. And so that is what this is talking about. It's that healing. So whether you may realize it or not, and maybe you are doing something to focus on the healing, you are healing from all those endings. Okay. Ace. Let's see what else is coming through. Look at that. You have the Ace of, I just talked about Ace, the Ace of Swords. Come down. Come. So your guides are saying here with the Ace of Swords that you are now, and pardon if I sound like I'm yelling or something, but I'm not. It's just that, the little cotton that goes around the what do you call this? The mic. Somehow it came off and Ace was biting it. So there goes that. But yeah, this Ace of Swords here, Daniela, is talking about the fact that with those endings, with that grief and sadness, with chapters that have closed, whether you have chosen to close them or whether they have closed for you, okay? They came with grief, they came with sadness. As you've healed, you've learned to accept and understand the loss and the grief. That's why you have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, and always a reminder, aces are all about divine gifts. It's the hand of creator of the universe. So the Ace of Swords is saying that you've come to a point where you are clearer about the things that you need to do, to say, to move, to shift, to repair, to create solutions. You've cut through the confusion, and there's a divine insight that has come through all those endings or those challenges that you have faced. And that insight is due to the fact that you've been healing, okay? Or Ace, leave that, leave it, or the healing that you've been doing. Okay, that's what that's talking about. The Ace of Swords focuses on right now at this moment in time, you may be getting some brand new ideas. Okay, maybe you are thinking about things in a very different way. There's a level of maturity, there's a level of logical, rational thought that has given you the clarity to figure, either to connect the dots having to do with this past, recent past, these layers, these endings that I talked about, and maybe hear how to best heal yourself through those transitions. Okay, so it's the fact that you are overcoming obstacles and that you have the faith not only to see the dawn of a new day, but also to communicate clearly what it is that you need, you know, from other people, the support, and how are you going to pivot into this new beginning. So there's this sense of a clean slate type of energy going on here. Okay, Ace, I don't know, Ace just decided, let me wait till my mom gets on the live so that I can just create havoc, you know? Before this, he was sleeping underneath me, under my chair. All right, let's see what else. This is also talking about here that it's necessary for you to continue to remain logical, rational, and objective. Okay. Hey, Jack Mac, how are you, my love? It's very important for you to remain objective, logical, rational, and clear minded. Okay. As you continue in the healing process. So you do have here 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your angel number. Okay, very, very interesting here. Ace, leave that alone, please. No. And 1, 2, 3, 4 is giving you the consecutive numbers. You're moving up. You're progressing and improving in some way, shape, or form. Okay, Daniela? It says good luck. You are on the right track. You have the Ace of Swords. Like I said, you're having a clean slate, a new beginning here. Okay? It says you are on the right track. Spiritual guides are supporting and encouraging you to give your best effort. Success is within your reach. Stay observant of your surroundings and communicate clearly. Like validation, confirmation. Wasn't I talking about your clear communication here with the Ace of Swords? Ace, leave that alone. Ace, leave it. Sorry, guys, but Ace just wants to be extra right now. That's exactly what this is telling you right here with clear, communicate clearly. All right. This is also saying, Ace, come. Ace. This is also saying, stay observant. Okay. Trust that everything will fall into place as it should. Okay. So very, very beautiful reading. Everything pretty much very much interconnecting here. I, haven't read any of the messages here, so I don't know if you've given any validation confirmation, but definitely here, a very, very beautiful reading, even if you have a dragon that has all this, all this illustration. Again, it's talking about the ending of, cycles and how you're healing from it, and you focusing on a brand new beginning with the Ace of Swords. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Ashuman. So Ashuman, you are next, and I'll be right back. Leave that alone. Leave it, Ace. Leave it. All right, up next. Yes, Daniela, I agree. Oh, Jack Max said, okay, let me read the messages here before I go to the next intuitive friend. And it says here, Jack Mac, how are you? Ace! Ashuman, such a beautiful reading, Daniela. Jack Mac, I'm good. I loved your reading for me the other day. Very on point. Okay, you're very welcome, Daniela said. Nice, beautiful reading. Ashuman said here, thank you so much. Daniela did give validation confirmation earlier where she wrote yes. Okay, good. All right, as long as it makes sense to you, you already know, right? All right. Beautiful reading, Daniela. Up next, we have Anshuman. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. And if you didn't or you weren't able to make it to this reading, because now the list is closed, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. Okay. And when I come back on, because I do these free live readings quite often, multiple times during the week. Okay. So when I come back on, you will be notified, and just make sure that you come get on that chat list very quickly, so that you have an opportunity to have your free 5-minute reading. For those of you who would like to, and again, this is optional, it is not mandatory. Okay. If you would like to give a super, feel free to do so. If you want to do a super thanks or a super sticker, Ace, leave it, then do it. By the way, Ace, he's just ignoring until I move, and then he's like, oh, okay, sure, I'll stop. Yeah, if you would like to do that, that's fine. You end up getting an extra minutes in your reading, and I go a little bit more in depth. Now, of course, Daniela ended up getting a bit of a longer reading because Ace has been quite the puppy right now. Ace, come. By the way, he was like napping, which I was like, oh, so let me jump on the reading. Let me do a quick live. And then, of course, he's now being the extra in the background. All right, intuitive friends, for those of you who are current subscribers, welcome back, my dears. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. All right, Ashuman, let's see what's coming through for you, okay? Let's see what's coming through for you, Ashuman, what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. What your guys want you to know right now, Ashuman? What you need to know? Ashuman, you have peace. Beautiful reading already. We're starting with peace. This is telling me here, Ashuman, that, there may be some, disturbing thoughts or things coming into your mind every now and again, but you are handling it. You are handling it with a sense of either faith, with a sense of, you know what, I'm going to try to make the best of it. Or even if you are worried, even if you are thinking about something that's stressing you out, is definitely coming across as this period of time where you're dissolving those situations, circumstances, events, not the actual events or situations or people, whatever, but the way you're perceiving it, the way you're experiencing whatever challenge you may be going through right now, or whatever feeling of being stuck you may be feeling right now. Okay? So that's what this is talking about. Thank you. Oh, Nelia, thank you so much for your super. All right, thank you. So, Ashuman, this is talking about a sense of peace. Now, this could be, oh, no, yay. This could be internal, inner peace, meaning mind. It could be emotional peace, mental peace. It could be energetic peace. It could be spiritual peace. But the energy that you are either clinging on, hoping, praying, manifesting, or generating by looking at the glass half full rather than half empty is creating some sort of peace. Okay? So, very, very beautiful message here. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, or you are already there and you are in a place where you can exhale. You can take a deep breath and feel like, okay, I'm not carrying so many things on my shoulders. Because peace is about the ability to release and let go any of that, kind of like the 10 of Wands energy, that burden, whether that is an emotional, mental, energetic, okay, whatever burden it is, it's about you learning to be one with yourself so that you can continue forward. Okay, let's see what else your guys are sharing with you today, what you need to know. You have here time. Yeah, wow. As time passes, you have known how to pace yourself in these challenges. There's this sense of you being patient with yourself or with situations, circumstance, events, okay? Maybe people, maybe environments. The amount of focus on hope, faith, and time has allowed you to generate more of that internal peace, mental, emotional, energetic, however this may resonate for you. So, keeping in mind also here, being patient is going to be super important continuing forward. I don't know if you guys know, but there's 2 eclipses coming in September, which means it may be very heavy energy. Eclipses are cosmic resets. Lunar eclipse happening September 7th, solar eclipse happening about 2 weeks after that. So there's a lot of reset there. So whatever this may be talking about, it could also be already letting you know that for the month of September, just take it easy, okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through. And you have here the sun. Wow, you have the sun twice. Twice, Ashuman. This is really nice. Look at that. You have literally the sun here with peace, and you have the sun again. By the way, the sun card in tarot is ruled by the sun, but the sun rules, astrologically speaking, Leo. So there may be a sense of self-confidence that you may be getting recently. There may be this sense of you feeling like things are improving, they are progressing. There may be more opportunities coming your way, or you may be experiencing that right now. There's this sense of having like some type of illumination and clarity. And due to your patience, your ability to connect with your inner self, it's like you're coming to terms with certain things and also being able to see that there's resolution, okay, here in some way, shape, or form connected to situations, circumstances, or events. So you've been patient enough to give that to yourself. Now, you do have here two cards that are focusing on fire. Because if we think about the sun, it's fire. That's why Leo, you know, is ruled by the sun, right? It's the fire sign. But you also have two other fire signs, Aries and Aries and Sagittarius. So there may be here a connection between Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, maybe your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or other placements that you may have in your astrological natal chart that may be coming up here for you. You know, the next season that's connected to the fire sign is Sagittarius. So you may be seeing some type of significant changes around that time. And Sagittarius is November, December. Okay, so if we're talking about time, it is around November and December. Okay. There are November Sagittariuses and there are December Sagittariuses. Okay. All right. So things are working in a very nice way. There's the light at the end of the tunnel. You may be feeling a little bit more confident, feeling like things are progressing. And there you go. You have great shift 1122. Okay. It says transformation, spiritual awakening, manifestation, unity, alignment, fulfillment, and expansion. First, acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. Exactly what I said. Okay. You feeling less stress, more inner peace. Okay. You're allowing things to flow in their, you're letting things flow. You're pacing yourself. You're being more patient with yourself and with things in general. And there's a sense of self-confidence that's coming through. So it's making very much that big connection there. It says, then open your mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to explore new avenues. Many positive shifts, these two for sure, very positive, are on the horizon. Just talked about that horizon for you, Ashuman, because I don't know if you could see it. This is the sun. And then right here, I don't know if you could see that line. There's a little line right here. That's the horizon. Okay. So again, something is coming in. You're looking at things in a very different way. In a very positive way. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, supporting your growth and your dreams. So very, very beautiful reading here for you, Ashuman. Your guides are telling you you are doing the things that you need to do. You are having the patience that you need to have in order to find solutions, resolutions, or manage situations, circumstances, events, people, or environments in a better, more positive light. So congratulations there, Ashuman. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. And thank you so much. Okay, Ashuman, thank you so much. All right. So there you go. By the way, intuitive friends, Ace has decided to take a little nap now. So now I can fully concentrate to what I'm doing. All right. So before I jump to the next reading, and the next reading is for Ron, I want to welcome those of you who are watching. For those of you who are new, or you are visiting for the first time, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my information is there, as well as in the chat. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And for those of you who would like to subscribe to the channel for your chance at a free reading at a later time, because today it is a closed session already, then feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. All right, so we're going to jump to Ron's reading. And for those of you who would like to send a super thanks, a super sticker, or whatever, feel free to do so, and you will automatically get additional minutes on your reading, okay? So once again, thank you, Nelia, for your super. All right, now we are focusing on Ron. Hello, Ron, how are you? Finally, we are on the same time wavelength. I want to say you were on the other day, and I was like, it's closed. But thank you so much. All right, Ron, let's see what's coming through for you. Just a reminder, Ron, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So let's see what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Okay, and you have here apprehension. So, Ron, there may be something right now, or, I mean, I don't know, but I'm just going to channel what's coming through. There may be something that you may be a little bit hesitant on. There's a little bit of this sense of uncertainty, whether it's uncertainty about something within yourself, or there's a sense of uncertainty or hesitation about the external, meaning either the person or the environment or the situation, okay? But it's coming across as the sense of, doubt, or a sense of fear, or reservations, having reservations about something, feeling like, you know what, as long as I keep doing what I do and stay within my bubble or my circle, then I'm going to be fine. And for some things, that makes sense. For some things, it's like, yeah, okay, that makes sense to do. But other things, okay, this may not be the most conducive energy, because when you are afraid, you are in the lack mindset, okay? So there's something that I'm feeling here energetically, that you have the sense of being unsure, uncertain. You don't know when it's kind of like this energy of like, you don't know when the next shoe is going to fall. You know what I mean? You're kind of, in a way, walking on eggshells, energetically speaking, is how this is coming across. And so whatever this is causing or creating a sense of self-sabotage or fear, even if there is something that you may be uncertain of, because maybe the situation is uncertain, or maybe the person is, uncertain. That's understandable. That's part of the real world. But it's how you're processing those uncertainties in you that may be creating here a bit of a blockage. And so if you take a look at this picture, this person is laying on the ground. And I don't know if you could see it, but there are two hearts here on the ground. The ground is about grounding. It's about stability. It's about security. So whatever this is that you may be in this energy of apprehension or uncertainty, of doubt or fear, of having some sort of reservation, is very much rooted to either your security or your stability. Now, if that's the case, that you are going through something where it is something that is valuable, something that if you lose it or you don't have it, you're going to feel super vulnerable. That's why this person is exposed. Now, we can't see the person, but we know that this person is not fully clothed. So there's a sense here of you needing to connect with your root chakra. Now, on YouTube, there are many different, and I know it may sound a little woo-woo, but I'm going to tell you, your root chakra is connected to security, to finances, to money, and to health. Those are four important elements that the root chakra influences, rules, connects with. So this is telling me here that there may be something of super importance, security, stability, that may feel a little bit off kilter, which may be the reason why you are feeling a sense of doubt, uncertainty, fear, or apprehension. And if that's the case, listen to the root chakra 396 hertz solfeggio frequency. Work on your root chakra. Why? Well, that allows you to ground yourself. And when you're able to ground your energy, then you're able to feel more secure, even if the external things are up in the air. Even if the whole entire world may be tumbling around you, as long as you are that tree that has really good deep-seated roots and fill in the blank, then you're going to be able to withstand whatever changes happens on the outside. But if those roots are not fully ingrained and planted in the earth, that tree is going to go with the first high wind. So this is talking about, your guides want to say, use the root chakra 396 hertz solfeggio frequency. Listen to it in the morning so that while you're in bed, first thing in the morning is the best energy to use when you want to work on your chakras. I feel because you're coming out of that sleep, you feel more refreshed. Your mind doesn't have too many things on its mind. And your brain waves are closer to that theta brain wave, which allows you to be able to be more connected to that manifestation that you want to do. All right. So that is why I'm saying at the top of the morning, listen to the root chakra 396 hertz solfeggio frequency. Doesn't have to be a long time. It could be 5 minutes. Just lay on your bed, put on those ear pods, listen to it for 5 minutes, close your eyes, connect with it, and then start your day. You could also do some daily manifestations or daily affirmations to help you feel grounded and feel more in tune with your energy so that you can move in a sense of confidence rather than in a lack mindset. Okay. Wow, look at that. Inspiration. Don't allow any situation, circumstance, or event, person, or environment that may be causing or making you feel as if there is a sense of uncertainty or apprehension. Don't let it I'm seeing water, and then I'm seeing somebody throwing the water on the fire. So don't let those external situations, circumstance, events, people, environments die down your own internal yang energy, your inspiration, your fire, your passion, your drive. Don't allow whatever is creating this sense or this energy here, don't allow this to win. Allow your ability to move higher than that, what is causing, whether internal or external, those challenges. Connect with your inspiration. Connect with your ability to figure out, well, what are my assets? What's my passion? What's my drive? What am I really good at? What can I do to amplify my skill set or my natural abilities or my natural leadership abilities or my skills? What is it that I can do to fire that up so that I am more not only grounded, but you also feel very much connected to your inspiration or your passion, which is your sacral chakra. Okay, sacral chakra, great opportunity for you to work with that too, because that connects you to your divine passion, your creativity, your inspiration, the spark that makes you want to get up in the morning and say, you know what, I'm going to tackle this. Or, you know what, I'm going to tackle this, but I'm still going to keep my eyes open for other opportunities that I can expand and manifest and create and grow. You see what I'm saying? That is connected to inspiration. And inspiration is very much connected to the sacral chakra, 417 hertz solfeggio frequency. So 417 hertz solfeggio frequency. Working with that root chakra for 5 minutes, working with that sacral chakra in 5 minutes. That's going to help you rewire your energy into being grounded and inspired for you to figure out what you want to do, how you want to approach certain things. Okay. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. Remember, root chakra is connected to security, finances, health. Sacral chakra is connected to the passion, to the inspiration, to the drive, to the creativity that gets us up and going. So you have two chakras here that may be blocked right now due to the fact of that uncertainty, doubt, fear, or apprehension. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you. You have here, wow, whatever this is really tugging in your heartstrings, my dear, because you have here the 3 of Swords. Whatever the situation, circumstance, or event, person, or environment is, it's causing great not only uncertainty, apprehension, doubt, fear, okay, but it's also creating a sense of sadness within you. Okay, it's making you kind of go back, and it's kind of you're kind of like, how the I'm seeing a turtle going back in its shell. It's creating that energetically, maybe not physically, right? Maybe to the world you're presenting in a very different way, but energetically, I'm seeing you going back into a shell. Okay, so that's my guides telling me that there's something here that's creating the sense of you going back into your shell. And again, it's very close to this energy here. But there's good news, my dear, because you have the power to shift all of that. Okay. Number 1, you may be going through some type of personal growth, and it's coming from this challenge. There may be something here that is making you very either sad, not happy, not satisfied, doubtful, fearful, uncertain, and you have the ability to get yourself out of that situation the moment that you ground your energy and you connect with your inspiration, with your drive. Okay. Without the drive, you're not going to be able to feel like you have the motivation to move forward. So that's why the root chakra and the sacral chakra for you, Ron, at this moment in time is super important for you to work on every day, in the morning, every night. 5 minutes, 5 plus 5 is equals to 10. 5 minutes for the root chakra, 5 minutes for the sacral. Okay, that's going to help you create the personal growth, or kind of intensify, solidify that energy within you. Okay, so that's going to be very important. Heal that part of yourself that is creating the sense of you retracting or taking back your like taking back, the creativity or the passion that you could give to whatever it is that you do, or whatever it is this may be connected to. Okay, whether it's a person, an environment, or a situation. Swift action. Well, action is yang energy. Okay, yang energy is very much connected to sacral chakra, because the sacral chakra is the ignited passion, the spark. So this is telling you here, and I feel like this has been something that's been going on for a bit, because you do have the number 8. Okay, you have 0808. You may be seeing that number as a sign symbol synchronicity. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Swift action. Now, interesting, quote unquote coincidence, which I don't believe. I say that the coincidences are alarm to the universe. The universe is saying, hello, pay attention. It says wealth. The first word here is wealth. And I specifically mentioned at the top of your reading that the root chakra is very much connected to stability and security. And it's also connected to finances and health. So there you go. It says you're entering a phase of expansion. So take immediate action toward your ultimate goals. I want to stop there. There's something else that comes right after, Ron, but I want to mention this to you, because this expansion and your ability to move things so that you can get to your goal is very much having to do with inspiration. There may be a lack of inspiration in either what you are in, or who you are around, or the environment, and that's what's causing even more of an intensity here with this uncertainty card. It says financial improvements is on the horizon. Second time that what I said at the top of the reading is coming out for you. Because I mentioned that the root chakra is very much connected to security, stability, finances, and health. So this may be something connected to your finances. Okay. And by the way, someone has their eyes on you. Now, because wealth came up, and I mentioned that we have the root chakra. This could be connected to work or career. There may be someone in your job, in what you do for a living. I don't know what this is about, but someone may be watching you. Okay. So stay focused, because the universe is aligning in your favor. Okay. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Remember, you can shift all this energy the moment that you focus on making sure that you are, letting go of this energy over here. That being said, Ron C., I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe. And up next, we have Nelia. And Nelia is getting a little bit more time in her reading. And you're very welcome, Ron. I want to see what you may have written here. You wrote here, fluky. Oh, well, I didn't get to read the other one. You retracted the message, but I read fluky job or something like that, fluky something. Okay, so there we go. That makes, I didn't get to read it. I only got to read one because you retracted the message, but it seems like this may be very much connected to what you may be experiencing. So Ron, I wish you the very best. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. For those of you who are watching and were unable to make it this time around for the reading, by the way, I have Jay Weir here. For those of you who came a little later, I'm sorry, but the session is closed. It's been closed since I started that other reading, but no worries. Amiel, just continue to subscribe to the channel, my dear, so that when I come back on to do another free reading, you get yourself on the list. Now, make sure that you turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts connected to my channel, so that when I do a live reading, you are the first to know and notified, okay? All right, for those of you who didn't have an opportunity to come and stop by now, no worries. I will be coming on tomorrow to do readings several times. I think I want to say 2 times tomorrow. I want to say one of them is going to be a super live, though. So one is going to be free and one is going to be, yes. Jay Wayer, you are right after Nelia, okay? So I just wanted to let you know. So up next we have Nelia. Hello, Nelia. Welcome. Are you here? All right, let me just write here, Nelia. All right, Nelia, come on down. By the way, let's give Nelia a round of applause. I want to thank you, Nelia, for your super. Hello, Bluebird. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while, Bluebird. Welcome. All right, Nelia, I know you're here. Good evening, my dear. Come join me tomorrow for a free reading. Okay? Tomorrow. I knew you were gonna ask me. I answered the question before you asked it. That's so funny. Yeah, so tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Because this one's closed, but tomorrow I'm open. Okay. All right, Nelia, I'm gonna start without you. Hello, Mystic Road. Hello, Mystic Road. Nelia, are you here? Okay, so Nelia, you're not here, or am I not seeing you? Hold on a second, because sometimes you guys write and I can't see it because, okay. So Nelia, I'm gonna put you in last because I don't see you here. So I'm gonna take Jay Wiener. Are you here? Oh, there you are. Okay, Nelia, you scared me. I was like, where's Nelia? She gave a super thanks, or a super sticker, and she's not here. So thank you again. All right. All right, Nelia, let's start your reading. And then after you, we have Jay Weir. All right, Nelia, let's see what's coming through, what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Let's see what's coming through for you. And of course, you're going to get additional cards to your reading. You have Moonlight Goddess. Moonlight Goddess. Wow. Okay. So Moonlight Goddess is about this energy of having repressed emotions that are being healed, repressed emotions that may be that may be amplified by reflecting on something or thinking about something. Maybe you have been in a reflective energy, and I attribute that to the black moon, which happened on August 22nd and 23rd. Now, the last black moon that we had, I want to say, was May 2023. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say that was the time that the last black moon happened. And so whatever wasn't cleared in that time of May 2023 during that black moon, there is this energy of the black moon that just happened August 22nd or 23rd, depending where you live, where there still may be more purging of whatever was not completely healed or completely purged or completely let go of, sort of way. Okay, the black moon is basically 2 new moons in the same month. And that's exactly what happened in the month of August here. So that's what a black moon is, right? Now, a black moon gives or amplifies the energy of working in our shadow self. So that could be the reason here why there may be a little bit of this sense of reflection. There's the sense here of whatever repressed emotions may be there or may have built up, between the last black moon to this black moon. And there's more healing happening here in this area. Okay. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. All right. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay. You have psychic ability. Trust your intuition. And it's interesting because I didn't even realize, but you have moonlight goddess, moonlight, moon energy. I'm getting here something about you needing to work with the moon energy that you were born in. Okay, so that's number one. That's easy to find. All you need to do is go to Google and ask what was the moon phase on, and then you write your date of birth along with the year. Okay, so your whole full date of birth. And then it's going to tell you what that moon phase was the day or night you were born. Okay. That being said, there's something about the fact that you have a natural ability to be intuitive, a natural ability to connect with the veil, to go beyond the veil, so to speak. And it's coming across, now it doesn't have to be, but it's coming across as like you can, in a way, intuitively see past the 3D realm, meaning you look at something, you see something with your physical eyes, and you may get a whole lot of information. Now, those are your physical eyes. You could also be getting messages with your intuitive eyes, which is the third eye chakra. So the third eye chakra, which is the sixth chakra system of the body, has the energy frequency, or I should say the Hertz frequency of 852. You should work with that energy in order for you to continue to connect and amplify that energy in regards to your body energy center. That's going to allow you not only for you to have a stronger sense of being able to see beyond the veil, but also have a stronger ability to trust and allow your intuition to guide you. Because one thing is to feel a nudge, another thing is to actually do or move in the direction where the nudge or the intuition is guiding you to. You may be a natural empath, or you may be a person who, maybe you're a medium, maybe you're a psychic, maybe like myself, I was born with these abilities. Maybe you've had these abilities since you were born, and you may not have developed them as sharply, or maybe you have. But this is talking about you having a very special ability to connect with things that may not be tangibly proven in a way. Okay. So you may be very open to energy. Okay. And this energy, you may be, number one, you may be a light worker. Okay. You may be just a natural light worker. You may be a natural healer. Okay. You may have your amplified, look at that beetle. That came up all by itself. You have good fortune. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of goodness. There's a lot of very positive energy around you. You are a very positive person as well, because I'm getting this vibe of like, I'm a good individual. I'm a good human being, So that is very much connected to your spirituality. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about your spirituality, your ability to connect with energy. So this is telling you here that your guides want you to continue to work with energy so that you can continue to heal whatever repressed emotions may be around you, right? May be residually connected to you. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Emilia. You have here, wow, validation, confirmation. Your guys want you to continue to, if you do this already, continue to do it. If you've stopped doing it or you do it every once in a while, be a little bit more disciplined about it, because you have meditate and awareness. I told you, you are an intuitive person. I said it. There we go. It says, expand consciousness, open your senses, awaken the dormant wisdom. The more that you connect to meditating, even if it's just 5 minutes at the beginning of the day, before you even get out of your bed, and you just take 5 minutes to connect, to meditate. Take 5 minutes to connect, to meditate at the end of your day, allowing yourself to lean into your yin energy. There's going to be here more of a strengthening, more of an alignment, and more of a sense of certainty that when you feel what you feel or see what you see, that you're actually going to move in the direction of where your intuition or that yin inner guidance is, guiding you towards. Okay. Wow, this is very, very beautiful. It's all here very, very nice. By the way, you have beetle, which is good fortune. Luck is on your side. But I feel here that you may be the type of person who luck is on your side more than you are even aware of. And why I'm saying that is, it's funny because my mom always told me that growing up. I mean, she always knew, obviously, of my ability. And even though she didn't quite understand it, she always supported in the ways that she could support, right? Because she wasn't, she wasn't born with that gift or those gifts, right? But look at that. Ooh, you have two. All right, I'll talk about that in a minute. But my mom always said to me, you're always very lucky. You're very, very lucky. And that may be here that energy that you automatically generate for yourself. You're a lucky individual. It's like it may be, like you'll go somewhere and I don't know, it could come in very different ways. Like luck could always be on your side. It could favor you, like the universe favors you because there's this alignment here. Okay, you have Medusa. Jealousy leads to downfall. So as amazing as you are, as good natured as you are, there may be people who, of course, your light rattles their demons. And so don't worry about it, but just be aware that it's not about how kind, compassionate, nice, and connected you are with others, because no matter how nice you are, there are some people who are always they just may not like you. They have no reason not to like you. They just don't like you because they just don't like you. You see what I'm saying? And so these people have their own jealousy situation, and it's going to lead them to their own downfall. So don't worry yourself about the naysayers or the haters, because it doesn't really matter. You see what I'm saying? But don't ever feel that it has anything to do with you per se. It's their own. It's something about your light that highlights their insecurities. Okay? The oracle is coming up next. It says, seek wisdom and guidance from elders. Now you have here the eye of Horus, not the eye of Ra, the eye of Horus. So look through Google and find out more, because I know the Eye of Ra is protection. I forgot the meaning of the Eye of Horus, and I should know this because I did take ancient Egyptian art history uh, in college, but forget it. I forgot what this may mean symbolically. But it says seek wisdom and guidance from elders. Okay. That being said, I feel here that has a lot to do with this internal natural wisdom that you have inside of you. This great ability for you to not only seek wisdom, like for example, like like come and get a free reading, right? And hear the wisdom that's there for you, which of course is leading you back to your own yin energy, but also here get your your ability to connect with your elders, with your ancestors. There's something here very much connected to ancestors, people who have passed in this lifetime, many other lifetimes, but there's this kind of like wisdom that you have from many lifetimes. If you believe in reincarnation, that is the reason why you're so attuned to energy. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Nelia. You have your destruction. Release your anger. Okay. Now, release your anger. There could be someone here, which interesting, as I place it down, it is looking towards Medusa. And Medusa here is jealousy leads to downfall. Now, listen very carefully. Do not allow anyone to get you out of your element, your peace, and your stability. Okay? Because there could be here a situation, circumstance, or event that someone may say or do something only just because they're jealous of you. Okay, they don't like you for whatever reason they have in their mind, and that may either hurt your feelings or create a sense of anger. And so what this person or situation or environment may be doing, or how this may occur, is that it's going to try to take you out of your element. Okay, it's going to get you upset, it's going to get you hurt. You may say something that you don't mean, you may do something that you don't mean, and these are just little pockets of things that we need to experience in life so that we can continue to grow and outgrow. So if something like this, especially in the month of September, where it comes across that someone is testing your patience, allow yourself to take a step back if you need to. Let someone else handle it if it's something at work. Allow yourself to take a step back and say, listen, right now, if it's in your personal life, then it's something like, listen, I'm going to take some time to take a moment to myself. I'll talk about this at a later time, or create healthier boundaries so that you don't need to deal with that person or people or environment's energy that may be trying to influence you to, create a trigger for whatever reason. You know what I mean? So don't allow people to, that was a peekaboo, but I didn't see which card that was. So don't allow people from the outside to push you in or place you in a situation, circumstance, or event where you lose control. Okay. You may lose control of something, or you may, cry, you may get angry, you may, like I'm getting overwhelming emotions here. And it could be either one. It could be sadness, it could be confusion, it could be anger. Just don't allow people to get you out of your element. So you have the the 8 of swords with the 8 of pentacles. Wow, 8 energy coming through here for you. Remember that I was talking about lifetimes and reincarnation? That's the infinity symbol here. Very interesting, because I was picking that up at the top of the reading. You have the 8 of swords. And like I said, don't allow people to live rent free in your mind, and don't allow anyone or anything or an environment to get you out of your element. If someone aims low, you aim high. Okay. So kind of making sure that you stay in that vibrational energy here. The Eight of Swords is a person who the illusion of an entrapment, the illusion of feeling like they can't break away from something, or they can't move away from something, or they can't leave something behind, or this energy of feeling like they're trapped in a situation, circumstance, event with a person or an environment. And it's all in the mind, because reality is no one can trap you in something that you are not allowing it to continue, right? So the Eight of Swords is saying here, there may be here a sense of you reigniting your self-confidence in order to not be affected by the people, the jealousy, the Debbie Downers, the negative Nelsons, the energy vampires that may be in your life at this moment in time. This is talking about you unleashing or breaking away from those energies. Okay? So make sure that you're not allowing your own mind through your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs to in a way kind of convince you to be afraid of something, or to lack confidence in something, or to guilt trip you into something. So this is about you, Nelia, taking responsibility for saying to yourself, listen, these are my healthy boundaries, and this is what I think, this is what I feel. And you know what? I'm not trapped in this illusion, or in this situation, circumstance, event, person, environment, situation, whatever that may be. You can untie yourself. You can walk out of that gate, because you see this person, they have a blindfold, but their hands are free. The moment that this person takes off the blindfold, they will see that the gate is open, and they can get out of their comfort zone, or get out from an uncomfortable situation, circumstance, event, or connection with someone. But it's all based on your ability to take off the blinds and move to a different type of energy. So you have that. You also have here the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is saying, learn all that you can about a subject matter, a career, or something that you do, or a hobby, or whatever it is. Learn as much as you can about what you do every day, or something that's inspiring, like you're getting this inspired action. You can go back to school, get a certificate. There are many different things that you can do, okay, to up your game in the knowledge, or to be able to secure your stability, okay, to create a stronger sense of stability, or a stronger sense of security. And the Eight of Pentacles is creating a mastery. So the more that you practice, or the more that you, gain more skills, or, practice more, or add more to your resume, or to whatever this may be about, the more knowledgeable you are, and the more independent that you can be, so that you can get your pentacles, so that you can continue to gain or regain your sense of stability or security. Okay. I hope these messages have been insightful, Nelia. Last but not least, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. Then, of course, up next, my last and final reading of the day is Jay Weir. Okay, Jay Weir. And then I'm done for the day. For those of you who missed this live, no worries. Come back tomorrow. I'll be coming back tomorrow, as long as you haven't had a reading before. Okay, so if you had a reading on the 24th, the 26th, and the 27th, then you're not going to be able to get a reading. But if you haven't gotten a reading before, you're more than welcome to to have a reading tomorrow, okay? Let's take a look. The final look here, Nelia, at your advice. And you have 4, 4, 4, 4. Very interesting. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. You have 8, 8 here. So you have 8, 8, 8, 8. 4 8s in a reading. And then you have 4, 4, 4, 4. So 4 is about stability. 4 is about, the number 4 is about stability. It's about security. And I talked about that here for you. You solidifying your, your stance here in something, or your growth here in something. It says 4, 4, 4, 4, blessing in disguise. It says obstacles, resilience, strength, character building. I talked about that, character building right here with these people or situations, circumstance or event. The Debbie Downers, the negative Nellies, the negative Nelsons, the people who are going to test you or who have been testing you, testing your kindness, overstepping their boundary, not being appreciative, undervaluing you. All these things, energy vampires, people who are guilt tripping you, people who are not, treating you nicely. All of this is this Medusa energy. Okay. And so this is saying challenges may lie ahead, but you have the strength to overcome them. Exactly what I was talking about here with the 8 of Swords. You have the ability to take off the blind and to walk out of that gate. So you have the ability to take off that blind and get yourself out of the comfort zone, because your own limited beliefs are creating the sense of stagnation. If you've felt lost, know that the winds of change are now blowing in your favor. They sure are. 8 of Swords. Swords is air energy. Your ability to get yourself out of a situation here. It says, though some things may fall apart, like I said, don't feel guilty, because you may have to strengthen your boundaries and you may have to say no to some people and they're not going to like it. Okay. But it's for your benefit. Though some things may fall apart, you're building a foundation for something better. And like I said, your foundation is also about you learning more about something, gaining more, more knowledge, so that you can gain more stability or security. There could be a hobby, Nelia, that you are very fond of, and that hobby could end up becoming very lucrative for you also. It says, though some things may fall apart, you're building the foundation for something better. There you go. Yeah, things are going to fall apart the moment that you leave something behind that isn't benefiting you and that other people may be taking advantage of. The moment you're able to say, listen, I'm dead, that's dead, done, and over with, I'm done. And you walk out and you allow yourself a brand new beginning, you're going to be able to tap into that stability and that security. So there you go. Stay strong and keep moving forward. And it says blessings in disguise. Remember, things don't happen to you, they happen for you. Okay. There you go with blessing in disguise. 4, 4, 4, 4. You have 8, 8, 8, 8. Nelia, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel. And up next, we have Jay Weir. Jay Weir, you are up next. For those of you who are watching, welcome. Hello, Bake 215. Welcome. I don't know if you had a reading already, but just so you know, let me see, did you? Bake 215. Yeah, you did on the 26th. So even if I do get on tomorrow, you're not going to be able to get yourself on the list because you did come on the 26th. Okay, Bake 215. But thank you so much for stopping by. Nelia, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. And of course, thank you so much for your super. All right. Up next, we have Jay Weir. Yes, I'm going to be back tomorrow. But if you already had a free reading, you're not going to be able to participate in that. But I may come on tomorrow and do a super live. Okay. So I can do a super live. I might do a super live tomorrow. So, of course, anyone can participate in that. But yes, thank you so much, Jack Mac. And don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Okay. Up next, we have Jay Wayer. Hello, Jay Wayer. Welcome back. I'm gonna do your reading in a minute. Let me just place these cards back. But for those of you who are watching, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Let other people know about your experience here in getting the free readings, or just letting them know about my channel so that they can explore the content on my channel. Okay. It does make a difference, of course, when someone who already experienced something lets other people know about their experience. Okay. So, that really, they know it's not BS because they know you. They don't know me, but they know you. Okay. So there you go. Yes, Jack Mac. I do have Instagram, my love. What I want you to do, Jack Mac, and again, not only Jack Mac, but anyone who's interested in follow me on my Instagram, all you need to do is take a look underneath my YouTube channel banner. And there underneath, you're going to see it says link or links. You're going to see my Paths of Healing link, but click on where it says more, and then you're going to get all my social media links. So you can definitely follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is at Lexa Tarot. Okay, so that's me at Lexa Tarot. That's my my Instagram. Yeah, that's my Instagram. Lexa Tarot is my Instagram. And of course, you're going to see the same seal that you see on my channel. On my channel logo, that's the same seal you're going to see. If it's not the same seal, then it's not me. Okay. All right. That being said, yeah, I do post very often on my Instagram. And for those of you who are interested in seeing me, like, oh, I wonder what Lexa Tarot looks like. Well, you're going to see me there because I have a whole truckload of photos there. All recent, all current. And there you go. All right. Last but not least, the moment you've been waiting for, Jay Weir, your reading. Welcome. I want to say you're a new subscriber, correct? Are you a new subscriber? Let me know, because I don't remember ever reading for you. Just by name, I don't recall your name. All right. Jay Weir. Let me write now so that you can. All right, Jay Weir, you are up next. All right, let's see what's coming through for you, what your guides want to share with you right now. As a reminder here, oh, thank you. I just did them today. Yes, I love them too. I'm like, you know what? Let me hurry up and do them now because I'm not doing a lot of typing, but I'm starting back. Oh, Jay. Okay, perfect. I have to go back to work, my career work. And when I'm back to work, I don't have my long nails because I'm always typing and doing stuff. But yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. Believe it or not, listen, I do not gatekeep. I say what I say, honey. These are glue-ons. Yes, these are glue-ons. Look at that. Don't they look fab? Something like this in a salon would definitely cost like almost $200 for sure. Because there's a lot of detailed work and bling and all that. But yeah. Yeah, you see, we've got super bling here. And then we have detail work here with chrome. And then we have chrome glaze here, or whatever that is. And then we have more detail work here. Okay, so this is a $200 job right here. Cling, cling. But no, I do them myself. All right, Jay, let's see what's coming through for you. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Okay, Jay, let's see what's coming through. Oh, yes, I'm happy it's giving fall vibes because the fall is near, honey. All right, let me focus. And you have lost love. Lost love. All right. Well, listen, lost love, it's about the surrendering. It's about the releasing. It's about the healing. Okay? There may be some type of emotions that you are still very much connected to. It's been difficult for you to release yourself from it. If you take a look at this female, this person, doesn't matter, female, male, whatever, they're laying down on the water or by the shore, but it looks like they're like on the water. And tattooed all over their body are spirals and hearts. Okay? And what this is telling me here is that there may be something that whether you may have thought, you know what, I'm healed from it, I've moved past it, I'm okay, I'm still moving forward in my life, or you know what, I'm going to be focused more on moving forward in my life. There's something here that you are still energetically or residually attached to that may be very much connected to your heartstrings. It may be very much connected to your sense of healing or emotions. And this could be in anything. This could be romantic. This could be family. This could be with friends. This could be with, a former best friend. This could be, with your children, with, your exes, with your current partner, whatever this is. This is giving this energy of you still healing through that, or at least working to release some memories, emotions, okay, that may still be lingering or holding your heart hostage or your emotions hostage. Now, there's a big full moon here, and full moon is that yin energy. And so this is coming across as your intuition knows exactly what this is about. So I don't know what it's about, but your intuition, it's like your intuition saying, yeah, you know what that's about. You know what that may still be. And it may be something that either one or two things you feel like you've already healed from, but it still may be lingering. And at times you won't know until you get triggered, or that someone else reminds you that you still need to heal that emotion that you thought was already healed, or that you thought that you moved past that, circumstance, event. And this could be telling you, hey, remember when you went through whatever this may have been. Don't allow yourself to fall back into that energy. Okay, so also kind of reminding you that there could be a part of you that could be self-sabotaging as well. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, Jay. What's coming through for you? Alrighty, let's see. And J, you have choices, understanding consequences. So choices has the number 9. And there may be some things here, okay? There may be some things here. Wow, and you have protection, finding out what's important. Yeah, there may be some things here that were not your choice. There may have been choices here that the reason why you may feel a residual linkage to them is because you weren't given the opportunity to make a choice, or that the choice that you made wasn't one that you wanted to make, but you had to make due to a person's action or reaction in a situation, circumstance, or event. So what I'm getting here with choice is to remind you that whether or not you made a choice to, whatever this may be about, whatever this healing may be about, whether you had a choice in it or not, understand that people learn through things, through understanding certain things, through their own consequences. And you can't avoid people to get hurt when they are the ones that need to learn their own lesson. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we love people so much that we don't want them to make that choice or that decision or go down that road. And this is saying everybody has to understand their own consequences. And so if you had to make a choice and move away from someone, that someone or that something or that environment needs to understand that those are the consequences to their own actions or reactions. And so your choice has nothing to do with whether you love them or not. You got to love you first. So sometimes through pain we learn about certain challenges. So there may be something here where the universe and your guides are saying, leave well enough alone. Lost love. You lost something? No, you didn't. When you become very focused and very much in your power, and you start letting people know your healthy boundaries and what your expectations are and what they need to do in order to show you that you are valued, those conversations, you lose losers. You don't lose people who are worthy of you. You only lose people who are losers. Why? Because they cannot level up. They're used to giving the minimal effort, the minimal this, the lack of consistency. And so if a person has a lack of consistency, has minimal effort, why should you keep saying, yeah, I'm going to be here for you? No, there's a consequence. You got to level up. Either level up and show me that I value, that I'm valuable to you by consistency, by the effort, by, X, Y, and Z. Show me through action. Show me through, whatever. And when you have these conversations, you will lose, but you will only lose people who are losers, because people who are really invested in your love, your happiness, your evolution, and who really don't want to lose you as a friend, as a colleague, as a you know partner, as a wife, as a whatever, they're not going to allow you to feel a certain way and say, screw it. They're not. They're going to be like, okay, listen, that's what you need me to show you. Then that's what I'm going to show you. You need me to be consistent. Then I'm going to show you that consistency. You need me to do X, Y, and Z. I'm going to be there for you. Right? But you may have given someone way too many chances. And so there's a sense here of you releasing that situation, circumstance, or event from your energy field. Because what's happening here is that you can't hold yourself accountable for other people's, stupidity or their own choices. You can't hold yourself accountable because someone wants to continuously show you minimal effort. You can't continue to feel bad for yourself or be guilt tripped for someone who is a gaslighter or someone who's not aligning their words and their actions, because a mistake can happen once, but if the mistake happens more than once, then honey, like they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So there may be something here in regards to maybe you feeling guilty about having someone have to deal with certain consequences. And maybe those consequences have been your absence, whether you have chosen it or not, whether it's a romantic situation or a non-romantic situation. However that may fall, this is under that same energy. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. You have here the King of Wands. You are deserving to sit in your throne, and you are deserving to find or to be with people who resonate with your energy of that king queen energy. So you shouldn't settle for less. Basically, this is what one of the things that are coming through for you. Don't settle for less. Period. Remember that I was talking about the lack of consistency and the lack of effort? Minimal effort, lack of consistency. Guess what? The King of Wands is a person who's completely not that. Is the complete and total opposite of all the things that I told you, that if you made a choice and had a conversation that was real and raw, the person couldn't handle it. You don't lose. You only lose losers. Always remember that. King of Wands. King of Wands energy is representing you. Now, I have two messages here for you. One being that the King of Wands is you. You are embodying the King of Wands, and your guides are telling you, embody the King of Wands energy, because number one, the King of Wands is a go-getter. They're attractive, they're charismatic, risk taker, they make bold moves. The King of Wands is confident, and that's what you need to do. Oh, you're very welcome, Nelia. You're very welcome. I just saw that. And what did you write, Jay? I just noticed this right now because my phone flashed. Thank you so much for my reading. I appreciate it. Oh, you're very welcome, Nelia. And you wrote, Jay, you wrote, yes, I totally resonate with this. I said, honey, I wish I could tell you my story. Well, listen, the cards are doing a really good job energetically on giving me a little bit, the tip of the iceberg, as we say. But the King of Wands, that's you. That's your guides telling you. Embrace your King of Wands energy. The king is the mastery of. The queen energy is also royalty, but the queen is leaning more to the yin energy, which that's fine too. We need both. But you are, listen, I'm getting here a water sign and fire sign, okay? So you may have water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, on your astrological natal chart, or you may have fire. Now, let me tell you, honey, water and fire don't mix. So there could be something going on here, whatever this is talking about, that just dynamic did not mix. Something did not mix. Hello, Secret Path. Hello, how are you, my dear? So King of Wands energy, again, your guide's telling you, you are the go-getter, attractive, charismatic, risk-taker, bold move maker, and confident person that you are. Okay? There's something about leadership here. So you may be either stepping into the spotlight. What? I'm a Cancer and my ex is in Aries. What? There you go. Let me give myself a round of applause. I told you. Water and fire. There we go. So listen, keep your eye on the bigger picture, okay? Keep looking at things from a broader and bigger spectrum here. There may be here an opportunity to attract someone who is still in this energy, the King of Wands energy, okay? So that may be coming up for you here. The next fire sign season is Sagittarius. So there may be here some type of ignited inspiration, passion, drive, or ambition that may be coming up for you during Sagittarius season, okay? So there may be something there for you in regards to that. This could be, like I said, you being in this energy, but you could also be attracting someone in this energy. All right, let's see what else your guides want to share with you. And of course, then I'm going to close the readings. And please, Jay, share my YouTube channel link. So yes, take my link and send it over to your friends and let them know about my channel and your reading here. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. What else is coming through? All right, you have 333. Support. You, whatever this is about, whatever the situation, circumstance, or event is about, and it could very well be connected to your love life. Okay, doesn't have to be, but it could. There's a lot of hearts here, and it's as if this residual feeling from this love connection is connecting. It could be very much connected to your love life. If it is, then this story is very much connected to what you need to know in regards to your love life or in regards to any other connection this may be, but I'm getting this could be love life. That being said, whatever you may have experienced, breakup, separation, or divorce, you may have felt like you were by yourself. You may have felt like you were alone, or you had to deal with something on your own, or it was very emotionally taxing for you because there's a lot of water here. You may have felt lost. You may have felt like, how am I going to heal from this? How am I going to let this go? How can I move past this? And your guides are saying, when you were on your own dealing with this, you were not on your own dealing with this because you were being supported. You were being supported by the divine. You were being supported by your guides, your loved ones who have crossed over, your higher self. So you may either be seeing the number 333. Either you have been, you will be, or you may be. Either way, 3 is about teamwork. So you're not alone in whatever you may be experiencing right now. That being said, it says support. It says focus inward, Jay. Perfect the skills you have and uncover new talents and unleash your creativity. There you go. Hello, Monica. Tomorrow, my love. Tomorrow. Okay, Monica, tomorrow. You see what I was telling you about that King of Wands energy? I'm telling you, there may be an opportunity coming up for you where you're either going to be in a position of authority, in a position of a leadership. There's something here. There is something here that you are moving towards. Your inspiration, your motivation, and your drive is going to place you in a new milestone, whatever that may be. So you may be heading into a new milestone with work, with career, with schooling, with certificate. So there you go. It says, perfect the new skills you have, uncover new talents, and unleash your creativity. Embrace your inner artist. Want to say, I want you to work on your sacral chakra, okay, Jay? What I want you to do is get on YouTube at the beginning of your day. Listen to the sacral chakra 417 hertz solfeggio frequency, in case you may have a blockage there, so that you can continue to continue in your spark, okay? Because creativity is very much connected to that sacral chakra. It says your unique abilities have a positive impact on you, on your community. So there may be something here that you are either already in a career in, or maybe ace, leave it, or maybe in a career in the near future. Wait, let me bring this down a bit. Hold on, so you could see it. I don't know if you could see it. I want you to see the part that says community. Yeah. So focus inward. Not what. Wait, hold on. Give me a. Am I going the wrong direction? There we go. There we go. And I'm gonna bring it up. Work with me here. Alrighty. We should be good right there. You should be able to see it. Whatever talent, skill, or passion that you have, it's gonna help others, and it's gonna be very positive to others. So whatever this is, continue in that, because you have not only the passion, but you have the charisma, and you have the confidence to really land this either opportunity career wise, or keep moving up in whatever it is that you're doing. Jay, I hope these messages have been insightful. Intuitive friends, you hear my voice. It is almost gone. So let me get off. Let me get myself some rest. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And for those of you who are interested in a free reading, come back tomorrow. And for those of you who are interested, and it's funny because I said I'm doing a super live tomorrow. So be part of that by turning on your notification bell and all notification alerts. And so when I get on and do a live, you will be alerted and notified. Please feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, with your friends, family, loved ones, people that you feel may benefit from these channeled messages. And feel free to follow me on my social media account, and that being mostly on my Instagram. Ace, leave it. So there we go. Ace woke up. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And please feel free to share my YouTube channel with like-minded friends. Thank you so much, everyone. And a round of applause to all of you who shared and gave a super today.